So, this is going to be a new thing I'm trying out because I saw Joe from Pause and Select do it, and I thought it looked like fun, so I thought I'd give it a go. Like, why not? A little bit of fun. We're going to be reacting to some videos that my patrons send me, and they can be pretty much anything, as long as they're not too long and too extravagant, or get me banned off YouTube. Some of these may be straddling the line a little bit, but you know, let's see how it goes, right? Let's give it a go, okay? Let's get to number one. All right. Stay hydrated. Okay, so this is from Jovahn, and it's the Anchor song by Bjork. This one's going to be very difficult. This may get the video blocked, so we're going to have to be a very pausey Andy on this one. So I'll give it a go. Hopefully it doesn't get too extreme, but we'll give it a go. This is hopefully it's not too low. All right, so I'm going to start playing it now. So yeah, what's interesting about the Anchor song here? This is from the live performance feature from the MT Unplugged version, and this is from her first album. The Anchor song was a predominant song of the first album. And when it came out, I mean, I used to be a huge Bjork fan, like really big. I mean, I guess I still am. I just don't listen to her as much. I wasn't huge on her last album that much, but I've never really I never was actually that big on the first album she created until I listened to the unplugged versions. I thought there was some kind of I don't know, maybe it was the production at the time, just very because you could say it's aged, like the debut angle had kind of aged the way it was produced electronically, using a lot of like jazzy stuff in a very synthetic way. But yeah, seeing it live with all the jazz stuff and Bjork just being like top performance is something else. So let's get into it. The ocean, very nice. So whether we don't have a higher quality, there probably is a higher quality version around, but this is what we gotta work with, I'm afraid. Yeah. But yeah, the unplugged performances were really underrated. Like just seeing all these composers, like performers together, and the neon dress, I think there's something really special about it. And even like the way it was cut, because I'm looking at this right now. I just finished watching Gora's new film, and there was one musical element in it. And what I noticed about the musical element, I don't know, like it felt a little bit flat. It's hard to explain, but like there's a certain finesse to editing a musical performance when you are just using strictly a musical performance to really make it sell. And there are just certain elements about them that you need to look at. So, for example, like the emotion of the face, the performers, getting like the articulation correct. In some ways, my worry with that performance I saw, in contrast to this one, is stuff like, you know, it's a lip syncing, but it's not quite there, and that sometimes you really want those performances to feel furious, I guess, but like I don't know, there's sort of a flow, an ebbs and flows to like getting it correct, and this is kind of underrated here because the performance itself is excellent, but I actually do think there should be some commiseration to just the amount of cameras they had on scene just to do like to get these sort of shots here, you know, so you can kind of see like, you know, Bjork being Bjork, I guess, of just not wearing shoes, or just to get all those performers in at once. Also, I guess it's like the what do you say? It's the build-up that I think really makes this track. All right, has a macro company destroyed my channel yet? And the lighting too. Lighting is also very key. Really scenic, you know, the nice blue there, and it's also pretty intimate. I think that's, yes, even like those shots, like just being able to get that close in there. Which, you know, if you're doing it in CGI, you really don't have any limits to where you can place the camera. So it's a surprise there. See, with here as well, like there seems like every couple of minutes there seems to be like a new angle too. So you've got like your default angles, you bounce in between them all. But yeah, this is something that I really like more animation to capture really well. But it's really difficult. Like it's really difficult to like. I've rotoed musical scenes. Like you have to keep the tempo up really correct, and you need to have the music first, which a lot of them, well, at least in the anime sphere, you usually don't have that first. But you kind of need to when you do this stuff. Yeah, if you want that tempo to be correct. Just that pull out at the end, that's really sweet. Just seeing, yeah, mwah. Mwah. Really nice performance there. Is that the end of the video? Yeah, so, oh. Well, there you go. Right. Oh, yeah, get out of here, Esconia. What you... yeah. Alright. So, what are we taking away from that one? Very cool. Yeah, no, I really think it's a great performance. It's a pretty understated song, but yeah, I think it's definitely one that is a highlight from that album. So yeah, why don't we get on to the next one before I run out of time? My camera only has 30 minutes on me, so I better gotta go quick. So let's get rid of that one. Let's get to the next one. Alright. So this is from Stevem's mum, my mother apparently. I'm not sure why she's sending me these avant-garde animations, but I am actually a really big fan of this one, so this should be fun. This will be fun. My friends have actually told me I look like the grill guy, so this will be interesting. This is when I first saw this animation, it was pretty much like the... It's hard for me to explain the kind of feeling it gave me, but it was kind of like a, oh fuck, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And, you know, I do have a minor background in animation, but this is the kind of stuff I always wanted to make. Maybe one day we'll get there. Maybe there's some stuff happening. Maybe one time, but yeah, just that kind of raw feeling of both unbelievably dark, but kind of funny, but also leaving a response on someone who just was speechless. So let's begin. Let's begin the nice grill. It's just a nice grill. I do remember the first time I saw this, I was just like, I don't know, is Drew losing his edge? This seems kind of like pretty mellow. His backgrounds always as well. I really like how abstract his backgrounds are. Like down to like the painterly things. They're just, yeah. I think most of them are pretty digital, but there's definitely overlays there. It's a pretty big grill. It's a nice grill. It's my grill. It's nice. It's really nice. It is really nice. Oof. Hot one. It's a hot grill. It's a hot one. It's too good. Here we go. It's a Spielberg zoom here. Well, actually, is it? Just kind of a normal zoom, isn't it? Alright, let's go a little louder. Alright, here we go. How about it? Would you grill me? Alright, let's begin. This might get this might get us age restricted too. Jesus Christ, I'm not going well. Oh. Being there. Are you trying to tell me something, mother? Well, you know when you got a grill. It has to be done. It has to be done. It's true.
It has to be done.
It's true.
All right? It has to be done. Okay? Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. That was a mistake.
You don't think this grill is big enough to grill me? This grill can grill anything. It's you. You don't have the balls to grill me. You don't have the balls to close the lid.
You need to cross that guy. Oh, here we go. I love this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I love the silhouettes. Oh my god. Fucks yeah. I need to do that. I need... Oh. You. I wonder how he got those shots. I mean, most of it seems like a loose rotoscope, but I'm wondering how he really got... Yeah. Alright. We need to get in there. Come on! Alright, come on. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. That's a spicy one. Oh, I can't help it. It's so good. Oh, Jesus. I've moved the thing. Yeah, now we got the car. I'm wondering how they did the car animation here, because that's quite... yeah, it's mainly just minor motion. It's quite difficult to get cars correct. Here we go. Oh, here it comes. Oh, here we go. See, the dance makes... this makes everything. This makes it all perfect. You need the dance. Without the dance, this is just too bitter. But the dance just keeps together. That's such a good dance. Here we go. This is the feeling, yeah. And the track. And this part. Perfect. Check out the minute hour. Check out the minute hour. Oh. Well, yeah, thanks, Mum. Yeah, maybe one day I'll abandon it all. I'll just make animations like that, and everyone's gonna be like, "What? What happened?" That'll be a funny day. That'll be a funny day. Difficult thing is, getting the traction on these sort of things. But I guess where there's a will, there's a way. All right, we're 2 for 2 now. We're 2 for 2. All right. Come on. All right, let's get into the third one. All right. Oh, I started too early. Okay. So this is from Paul, and this is MC Ride, the Tank Engine. Classic. Let's have a look. The mission, yeah. Be above in the limited amount of time. I've... Once upon a time, I remember actually hanging out with my friends, and we were talking about this song. It's from Ex-Military. Which track is it? I Need It, yeah. All right. So we were talking about the song, and we were thinking about this for a moment. And I kind of went down like the lyrical descent, because this song, like from a technical standpoint, this song actually has like a layer to it of it kind of begins as all these kind of songs will, which are like the drug anthem songs. But the further it goes, the worse it becomes, and it becomes like a ride. A train, you could say, that you can never get off. You want to get off Mr. Ride's wild ride. It's not happening. You can't get off it. So every verse just seems to turn further and beyond to the point where there is no coming back, and murder and primal desires are the only things that are left. You put Thomas the Tank Engine in there, and you might have a bit of a... Some might say there's a bit of a dissonance there, but I think that's part of the joke, right? But it does remind me there was a period where Death Grips released all their stems, and this is why you can do this stuff so easily. That the vocal stems, the beats, it's all just separate in it for like most of the first album, so you can just go out and go wild with them, which is probably why it has such a strong meme ecosphere. And I think that stuff is really healthy for an artist if you want to keep them going. I mean, I think memes as band was probably first introduced to me by Death Grips. And now it's a pretty common like technique, especially with like TikTok. Though I don't know if Death Grips is ever going to be a massive thing on TikTok, but who knows? Let's turn it down a bit. Okay. There's not much to see. It's just the same image. Why am I looking at it? Alright. Let's just think about this for a second. Hi. I mean, they match the beat, but it's 4/4, so I. Yeah. Okay. Do it. Like, the build-up of the Thomas the Tank Engine song is like matching on like. Yeah, it's silly. It's silly. I don't know how. I don't know if this is really. I don't know if this really needs to be 6 minutes long, though. I think at this point it's done, but. Yeah. So that would probably feel like the ending, really. Surely. Fuck. It doesn't stop. I do want to get off the train. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's try. Oh. I. You know, I appreciate MC Ride's position there of like, it takes all mine, so don't, you know, preference is about the taste, you know, if you've got a different preference than I am not one to judge you. As he says that, as he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do all the drugs, I'm gonna have the intimate relations, and I'm gonna kill some people. Well, that's the illusion I seem to get when it comes to the guts grinding stuff. But he doesn't judge. He doesn't judge what your preference in, you know, significant others are. Let's say. It's certainly not this song. I'm gonna hydrate. Fucking hell. Where is it at? One step closer to hell. Is that... So not, is it just Thomas from now on? Or is there actually more? Because it's taking a while to get to the point. Is it... We done? Oh, okay. Alright. He really does emphasize that very strongly. You gotta give it to the band's vocals. He really is fucking in that moment. Though, when people make these sort of remixes, of course they are the meme, right? But like, I think they really help me. What would be the word? They very much help me appreciate what like Flatlander and Sack do to like you know, Ride's vocals, because his vocals alone, while they're pivotal to the experience, without the other pieces, they don't feel correct. It's really hard to like have that same response with them. I mean, I think I've recorded it myself. It's like, you know, hobo. People say this all the time. Like, you know, it's like MC Ride's style is like hobo shouting. It's this like just incredibly unhinged screaming of a very angry man that's got nothing left. That's usually how it feels. That's that kind of perspective. And as the band has went on, it's sort of transformed, and there's a lot of different vibes. perspective in music can come. It can be kind of like serrated, it can be like abrasive, it can be sort of more twisted and eerie. There are like lots of different factors of how he approaches that, and I think that's what's nice about Death Grips as a band, is how they continue to evolve over time. You know, they've came a long way from the first album. You know, for better or for worse. I mean, some people may have had their preferences there. But yeah, I do... When making meme songs, how would you say it? The musicianship is so key here that, like, listening to the Thomas the Tank Engine theme for like 6 minutes is fucking hard. I guess there's worse said there, but because Thomas, it's like a 30-second jingle. Oh, maybe this is really the ride of pain. True. Okay. Okay. I just can't get enough, but that come clutch when I run. It's time to find one and take one. Right now, it's time to find one and make one say, I'm down. Think I just found about to break one up. Meanwhile, hallucinating crazy, getting lost for miles. May have gotten too fucked up cause I forgot how to smile. Gonna have to do this shit Jim Morrison. Oh no. The try. First hop when I see with sex in her eyes, will be the hop when I need to take home with me tonight. Wish me luck, give me death, and I'll talk to you later. And when I do, let's have my story isn't all about haters. Where's it at? Cause I want it like man. Got the drugs but need a hop when that... That's kind of an interesting dilemma with MC Ride as well. The sort of feeling towards what would you say? You know, he always counts these sort of, you know, rock stars or imagery of rock stars is always like predominant in these songs. You know, Ex-Military has a lot of like samples like that, but that, you know, the rock music edge doesn't really come out until like Powers That Be for the most part. I mean, there's maybe a little bit in Birds as well, but like, yeah, you kind of that like there's like a formidable energy to it of like downfall, collapse, which it's pretty. Why am I doing this? I understand why the song became such a meme. I think that's the end. I don't think there can't be any more, surely. More? Is there? I mean, they're echoed out, right? It's got to be the end. Oh, fuck, okay. I guess not. Guess it's been long enough that I've forgotten. Alright. Surely it must be... What? Surely it's done. I don't remember this song being this long. Okay, that has to be the end, right? Well, thanks, Paul. I hope you got your money's worth there. I hope... Jesus Christ. Here's my bootleg copy of Ex-Military. A friend got it for me a couple years back. It's not too bad, actually. I mean, the quality on the front cover probably could be better. But, I mean, for what the image they had, I mean, this is probably as good as you're going to get. It feels that... It does... You know, there's an element of bootleg to it. But they got a nice, like, what do you call it? Like a dip dye kind of feel to it. And it works pretty nice. It's about as well as you're going to get. Although there's no time signature in here. But, you know, we've got Beware, Guillotine, Spread Eagle. Yeah, I Want It, I Need It on side D next to Blood Creeping, also known as Death Heated. I wonder if it'll actually say on the discs. On the vinyls, even. No. But it's good to know that they are in stereo. Just in case you were wondering. Yeah, it's pretty basic, pretty simple. Limited edition too, apparently. But yeah, nice. Let's leave that one there. Mr. Ride can keep us company for the rest of the video. So let's get into it. So this one This one is from Sunbro, and this is David Firth's work, a black and white cartoon about roof tiling. And I'm actually quite a big David Firth fan. I think the Salad Fingers stuff started when I was quite young, and I thought they were a bit too weird. But I rewatched them a couple years back as a whole sequence, and they really came together as a very effective piece of like short film. They seem to really, yeah, they all just come together so well. Yeah, very cool. Salad Fingers is good. I've enjoyed David First. I actually forgot to watch this new film. I'm pretty sure he released like a 15-minute film like a couple months ago. Oh, I need to go watch that. I just wasn't really there at the time, but yeah, the stuff he's been doing, especially with like Flying Lotus for a while, and yeah, just like the effective tone of it all. I've always been a fan. Always been a fan. This is from 2009, so we're going back a bit. So let's see where we're at. Brighton Man as well. I actually haven't seen this one before, so here we go. Yeah, back in the day, like, you know, I think this is the testament to Mr. Firth himself that, like,
Hello, sir. I've got a parcel for you.
you can make animation that looks rough as hell and still have a really effective use of it.
My roof tiles.
Like, everything about his work has always been so...
What are you laughing at? You're laughing at me.
Sorry, I was just thinking of an ambulance voice.
You're all the fucking same. Get off my fucking...
They all create an atmosphere.
Thank you, sir, for using the postal service. I hope you have a nice time.
Postmans.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah. Actually, looking at this reminds me of a point that was made in a new Cynic Link video. Everyone should look out for. I think it was called "People Don't Know How to Talk About Animation," something like that, something along those lines. And he was talking about like, you know, the not sometimes styles that won't work in certain ways will work in other ways, depending on what your intent of the scene is. And using things like Fantastic Planet as an example of like how, you know, the awkwardness of how they shuffle around, because it's all like paper cut out, very meticulous work to do what they did in and sometimes there was some etching. I mean, it sounds to me that like Fantastic Planet was like a 1 in a million way of making a film. Like, it's just not really a viable way of doing, especially the way it was done, among a lot of other stuff. But it did create a really unique atmosphere, which really builds into it. And I would say that, in a way, this film creates a very similar atmosphere.
Jonathan, what are you doing on
Though the artistic drawings are a lot more, like,
He's fucking staring at me.
unrefined, let's say.
Fucking eye. I don't fucking know.
the tiles are fine, honey. Think of the expenses.
And the
Fine. I'm fixing them.
the mouth movements, too, I think this is quite unique. Like, the way that they're a separate piece. That feels, definitely a certain way about it.
Can we have one of your cigarettes, Mr. Smoky Man?
Smoky Man, nice.
Please, 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 please.
Okay.
Pleasey, pleasey, please, please, pleasey, pleasey, please, please.
Shut up, I fucking gave you one.
The music as well. I think Firth's music choices have always been very particular, like the way he uses it. They always create the atmosphere that he needs seamlessly.
There's some music playing. No, you wish you had cancer. I'll watch you rot. I think I'll go and fix the roof.
How's the view tonight?
Wait, was that Death Grips? Maybe a couple years too early, but a year, I think, maybe too early. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, this video is definitely gonna be not safe for work, huh? Going back into the video, he saw something on the roof right here, a flash of an individual. Was it the mailman? No, the mailman looked like that. Also, that he does all the voices himself kind of creates a very particular atmosphere. Unfortunately, the end credits kind of cut off a lot of the imagery, so it's hard to like figure out what's going on. So let's go back even further than that. Maybe one more. So we have How's the View Tonight. And then Proto Death Grips plays. We got the fingers, the occult, the axe, the kids. These different things. Oh, is that the mailman? I expect nothing less from David. That's very particularly dark. I'm curious what people are actually saying in the comments here. So the top comment here, I work in roofing, and yep, that is exactly what it is like every day for us. Wow. Nice comment. Yeah, the feeling of paranoia, cynical, angry, conspiring against me. Yeah, I think that could definitely be it. So people are asking about it, you know, having an element about depression in it, and I could certainly see that there, just because it's kind of like a repetitive motion towards something, you know, this paranoia and dissent. Well, that was a bleak one. Fuck. Alright, but interesting nonetheless. It's always good to see a David Firth video. And, especially one I haven't seen for a while. Well, haven't actually seen.
Hello.
Alright.
Welcome to a news show.
Oh, fuck. So this is Jelly Bean Video Essay Cringe Toys Life Hack. That sounds like a curse title. This is from Fluggi, so, thanks, Fluggi. I appreciate it.
Number 11. Today in the news show, you will be helping me rebrand myself. Because my old brand, no good. Only going down, no up. As you can tell by my chair and my lighting fixtures, I'm on the lower tier of YouTube men. So
Okay.
I will be attempting different types of YouTube careers, and you will tell me which is the best. So the first we'll do today is the Jelly Bean Challenge. You remember when all the YouTube guys would eat jelly beans and sometimes
I don't
they
remember
were
this.
very tasty? So I bought myself
I don't know what this is.
and maybe they will be gross. This one is either a blueberry or boy saliva. No, it's good. This one is supposed to be like either grape jello or gay boogers, I think.
Okay.
No, it's good. So yes, I don't understand why the YouTube guys say this is gross. It's clearly very delicious. Next segment.
Okay.
Video essays are also very popular on YouTube. They take
Duh,
existing material
I don't know if I've seen this before, but some of it does seem familiar. But let's get into it. There's video essay section. Let's see how that's gonna go.
and tell you why it's good. So you as a fan go, uh-huh. So
Shit,
here's
I've been exposed.
Tom's version. Hi, I'm a wide-bleed nerd.
Fuck.
My video essay. What makes Hell's Kitchen such a good show? It's all about the editing, the cinematography, and the original score. On this specific
I think he's really got that Tony Jaa down quite well, actually.
You're so needy. I don't know.
Now, did you see that look? The director doesn't have to tell you how she feels, you simply see it on her face. But in case you're like me and you're not very good at dissecting emotion on faces,
Okay, yeah,
there's also
okay.
this part.
Andrew and Heather are lovers in love. Ooh, mushy, mushy, gushy, gushy.
Masterful.
Oh
Now
god,
let's
it's so
take
slimy.
this intro. As we see, it's clearly one continuous shot, perhaps as an homage to Russian Ark, the 2002 creepy movie.
Fuck's
If you
sake.
listen closely, you'll hear Gordon Ramsay in the background yelling commands. This is not by accident. It's because they want you to fear Gordon, as he is the ruler of this movie. Now, didn't that make you feel like you learned?
I learnt a lot on that. Okay. What was I going to say about that? There is actually quite a difference between the American version of Gordon Ramsay's programs, which are very Americanized in terms of like their scoring, and they use a lot of that live action, what would you call it? You know, those reality TV shows tropes, and then like his British versions, which are much more subdued. There is like an interesting study in watching both of them and seeing like the difference in feeling, though, you know, Gordon's kind of a twat either way. Though I've actually always wondered about doing a video about the Iron Chef, like the dub of Iron Chef. I think that could be a great like concept for a video, like the idea of translating the Japanese show into English and talking about the like that as like a concept and why it works. Because I don't think anyone else would do that video but me. I'm a bit, you know, I could just sit down and watch every episode or something, you know, just for the fun. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good. Well, the Japanese version, I've never seen any of the other versions of it, but I think it's a pretty good setup, which is probably why it's become so successful at doing all these different versions. But yeah, got me. He shot me right in the heart.
Another cool thing to do on YouTube is react to cringy videos.
Oh shit, that's me too! Oh no!
Today we're gonna see a sick cringe compilation. So here we see two dogs.
To be fair, none of these videos have been that cringy, but
Oh god, so cringe.
you know, the Death Grips one was a little hard to get through.
What a bark. Oh my god, that bark is so cringe. Now look at this.
Oof.
Trying to climb a dog, not able.
That's pretty funny. Come on, guys. That's pretty funny. It's like Shadow of the Colossus, but it's a cat. Huh? Gamer? Can we gamers?
Now this is much better.
Oh no! He's done it again! Oh! Let's take this off.
It's still very cringy. I'm looking for cringe synonym because I need another word.
What about unpleasant?
Deer can't even kick the ball. This is so scary me and I'm wincing. What a cunt. What a cunt. Now let's go back to the show.
Oh no.
YouTube thing to do is unboxing toys.
Oh no, no, no. I have not done that, but there was a time when my nephew used to come over our house, and all he'd want to do is watch YouTube unboxing videos of like weird eggs. This is before like YouTube like cracked down on all that shit, and it was the worst thing ever. Eventually, I had to like delete YouTube from the television so he couldn't use it. But oh my god, it was. I mean, he is 5, so it's not like he's. But it was. Although somehow now he watches Let's Plays, which is really surreal that the 6-year-old watches Let's Plays of strictly Spider-Man games. So, you know, if you ever wonder who watches all those Let's Play shows, mainly 6-year-olds.
YouTube is filled with children who don't know
Ah.
why or where.
Yep,
So I have
the egg one, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they still do this anymore. I think this is like an old trend.
maybe this is more
But
like
they do seem to like the eggs.
I don't. Ah! I just had to break the egg.
Oh no. He really did break the...
YouTuber gets hurt doing toy reviews.
He got cut by the egg, damn.
I can sue whoever
Shit.
makes this toy.
He could. That's quite the cut.
Dangerous. I could have split my whole hand open apart. And what I get this guy.
Damn.
I'm gonna look at the box, see maybe I can complain to the police. Oh, I was supposed to put water around the egg.
Oh.
But that is not, it is not like super stated. I think I still have a legal case
You can fight.
against China. Because
Good luck.
egg, I want to crack it open, see the child inside.
Okay.
It's very painful, to be honest, very dangerous. Do not try that at home. And now, a cool life hack. This cheat code for life is for people with no bathtub, but that also enjoy bath bombs. The first step,
Okay.
attach the bath bomb to your noggin.
Okay. I haven't tried this one before.
But trust me, it works like a charm.
Alright.
So, enjoy your
Is that just a tennis ball though?
The only side effect I can see to this type of shower is that the minerals are apparently very salty. They don't taste great now.
Oh.
So if you have a hat to put on, that might help. If your tape band doesn't hold up, simply stay very still.
Oh dear.
Of bath bomb will remain within your hair for over 2 weeks. But that just
Okay.
makes you smell in
This is good. This is good to know. This is good to know. If I ever need to know how to clean myself.
So thank you for joining and seeing. Please tell me which of my versions of me you like best, so you can like me more, and therefore I can like me more. Also check out
Interesting.
this spreadshirt design.
Oh shit. Yeah, I probably should be making some shirts, shouldn't I? I'm wasting ink. Interesting. I don't know what actually kind of channel his. I'm assuming this is like a skit show. 21,000. It's not bad. Though he does have 160,000 subs. Lazy pillow. What's the reaction to this? Okay, so we have some big old gamers here. Quentin reviews. Okay. Cyanek, I don't know who that is. He's... Yeah, I mean, that was pretty alright. That was nice. Fuck's sake. Alright. So let's cut that one out. Oh, no, don't play yet. Don't play yet. Shh, 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 shh. No. Shush, 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 shush. Okay. What do I have to say about that, Fluggy? You know, it was less cursed than I thought it would be, considering what I saw of the thumbnail. I may have seen it in the past sometime. I can't remember where. But, yeah. I appreciate it. It was educational. Now let's, now I've been stopped making fun of... Now he's stopped making fun of me, I can put my glasses back on and, get to the next video. Let's double check, where are we on the time now? 20 minutes. Ooh, okay. So let's get to it. Why the fuck is why would they, Saudi Arabia, are they serious? Are they really going, fucking hell. I have no words why YouTubers record it. Makes no fucking sense. Alright. So, we've got this one. This is animation. I know what that is. I talk about that stuff. Alright, so this is Hazel. Hazel never talks. Thank you, Hazel. I appreciate it. This is Cat City from Vane. They're like an animator. I quite like the stuff I've seen of theirs. Very, what would be the word? They got a good style to them. There's a lot of energy. It's kind of a bit more subdued usually. But let's see how we go with this one. Aspect ratio is actually quite a bit different as well. That's interesting. Ooh, jazz. I like that. Cat City. I like this cat. Oh. That is a question. Oh, okay, well, I wish it was that easy to get a job. Oh, maybe this cat's quite good at this. I wonder how they... Maybe is that wobble effect inbuilt, or are they actually drawing it? I think some of the programs do have an in-wobble. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, the jazz. The sounds. Oh, modern life. It's coming down at you. A bar, eh? Oh no. Jesus, that's a really good angle for like how disorientating. Oof. Oh no. Oh no, poor kitty. Oh. These videos are getting into the descent pretty harsh, aren't they? I do like the soundtrack though, this is pretty good. Who was screaming? Oh. Just the same person every time.
Hey, you shut up.
Oh, is that an eviction notice? Yeah, I thought so. No, that's a nice full circle. I like the ending there, though. I do wonder there about what it says about modern living, the continuous drain, jobs and vices, and sleepless nights because of what's happening out there in the big city. Though I suppose the life of a cat is, pretty good, all things considered, but independence is also nice. And I wonder if this is supposed to be... Is the message, that it's okay to sometimes go back to the nest? I mean, a cat can always go back, but, it's a little bit different when you're older, I suppose. Though I suppose you could also do it. I don't know. Modern life is hard, Wonder what people have taken from that one. What kind of reactions are we seeing? The classic YouTube quote. Quoting the video, man. Yeah, I was, well. Second comment is about the artwork, which is, pretty striking. Like a really nice style that they generally have. But, the bop was pretty good. The soundtrack is definitely pretty banging. Nice little... It's really small, Jesus Christ. Imagine having that much space. That's such a tiny amount of space, but... Such as it is, eh? Yeah, I mean, someone else was saying about the more adult life of moving out when you're home, yeah. Whew. Oh, final video. How much time we got left on the clock before I have to cut? Oh, 26. Okay, we're going to get through this real quick. Let's go. Okay, so this is by... I actually don't know how to say names. Elpolzerino. Let's go with that. All right, we got 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. So this is Late Night Tortilla. Jovahn. So he's making some food in the middle of the night. Oh, get out of here! Yeah, I don't smoke. I don't need to. Scallion ingredients. Okay. Where are we getting on this? Chili. Oh, okay. That's actually a really good I need to learn how to cut like that. That's a really good technique. I'm so bad at cutting. Like, onions. I'm really bad at cutting them. Probably need a better knife, maybe? Should really look that up. Light cooking is kind of a vibe, though. Oh, God, so messy. Okay, so... Salt, alright. Chopsticks, that's an interesting choice. Alright, tortilla, that's nice. This actually looks pretty good. Though I don't have any of these ingredients. Wait, it's got a GoPro? Is that how he's recording this?
Come on.
Boy, well, if the dogs like it, then I guess I can't complain if the dogs are on it. Is that his thing? A quick, cheaty version of a classic Chinese street snack, using a tortilla in the place of a crepe. All right. Well, that was a nice little recipe. If I had all that stuff, I probably would make that. That looks pretty good. Thanks, how do I say it? Elpolzerino? Elpolzerino? Thanks, my dude. Thanks for sending me the videos. If you're also a patron of the $5 and up tier and you didn't send me one, you can send me one next week. Next month? Well, yeah, next week. Send me next week. If you want, you can have a longer video or whatever if you missed out on it. But, yeah, I want to say thank you for everyone that sent me one. This is something I'm probably hoping to do on a monthly basis. I think it's a bit of fun. I think, you never know what you're going to find on these ones. Out of the ones let's see. I'll do a best of the week, right? Best of the month. Let's see which one. You know, we started pretty strong with the Anchor song. That was a nice, really easy one to earn. I am a personal favourite. The grill video is one of my favourites. MC Ride was definitely a lot of suffering. I appreciate the effort, though. But 6 minutes, Jesus Christ. Actually, no, we actually had a really good outlook. Looking at what we actually had tonight, we had a really good mix of videos. Most of them, I would say, I would recommend. Cat City especially, actually. Cat City was definitely... I mean, I got my preference towards the animation ones, but that was definitely a really striking video. So yeah, thank you very much, and I will catch you next month.